one.
The helmet and the vest, you need them back. Please, the security will stop you, so kindly drop them here. The security will stop you, so we need the PPEs, please. You can't cross with the PPEs, please. We don't want any embarrassment. Please return up the PPEs. Please, can you return all the PPEs? The security will stop you before you exit. Please. We don't want any embarrassment. Can you return all the PPEs? This is a gentle reminder to return the PPEs so when the day of commissioning you'll be able to use it.
I should. Okay.
Can you return all the PPEs? Can you return all?
Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, one second. Oh, go ahead. Oh, go. What's up? Oh, go. Sorry. I don't want. Sorry. I don't want. I beg you. I beg you. Sometimes. I'm sorry.
So where we are standing, guys, if you can part on either side, right? Part on either side.
So we can see
so
the
we
bus.
can see, so part on either side. Yeah. So where we are standing right now, we are standing in the 5,000 square meter lobby. So when you walk into the exhibition center, this is your first entry point, your welcoming point. There will be a restaurant here, there will be gift shops here, there will be seating lounges. When you turn around, this wall is a wall of glass, so you can see outside. So we are all, when you go into the exhibition, that we would divide it into 4 halls of 2,500 square meters each. So you can actually have separate events happening all at the same time. When it is said and done. Okay, you guys go back a little. Go back a little. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Go back. Moving. Go back. Go back. We didn't build in a sound lobby so that the doors don't interfere. The sound doesn't interfere. And now we are entering the actual exhibition space, right? When you look from end to end, it's about 10,000 square meters of floor space. So divide it down into 4 halls, or you can combine the whole space and have a concert for, let's say, 20,000 people. Yeah. And even within the smaller spaces, we can subdivide it down to, let's say, somebody wants to have a meeting of 50 people, they can have a space to do that. So when it's all said and done, this will be one of the gathering places for everyone. All Ghanaians can come have any kind of event here. Right. Okay. So let me get. Where we are going now is the back house, right? So we've even built in spaces like green rooms. Let's say an artist is about to do a concert. There will be a room here, you can change, bathroom, all that, kitchen, the back house, and then open areas where people can see the exhibition floor. So the back wall has garage doors, freedom. And let's say all the cars we are manufacturing here, every year, once a year, twice a year, we can stage an auto show. We will make sure that every year we are highlighting those things in trade shows, invite people from around the globe to come and join us. So where we are sitting now or standing now is the back house. So cars can come in, go into the exhibition, and all these rooms you see on both sides is for hi, Mr. Chairman is here. You can give your remarks. We can release you. Because your time is so precious nowadays that even to get 10 minutes when you can spend. Yeah, it's okay. Actually, all this work is since March of 2024. So in the next 6 months, 8 months, we really get constructed quite. So I'll take you to the program. Very well. Get your remarks.
How are you? Very good. Thank you very much. Chairman McDan, my good friend, who is here, the CEO of the Trade Fair, Agnes Edu here, members of the Ghana Trade Fair Board, the Minister for Tourism and Deputy Minister, and everybody here, present members of the press, the workers here. It's a very good day for me to be here today to see the status of the work that is going on here in the construction of the Ghana Trade Fair Convention and Exhibition Center. This has been a project, as was said earlier, that has been envisioned for a very long time. But government after government has not been able to execute this particular project. It is a very much needed project because we believe that some of the key pillars for the growth of this economy lie in tourism and the creative arts. But you just don't become a tourism hub or a creative arts hub by saying so. You must have the necessary infrastructure to support the growth of that industry. And when you look at Ghana today, the largest auditorium that people tend to play in is less than 3,000, isn't it? Yeah, about less than 3,000 people. And so if an artist has to play You have to bring in an artist to play, and the capacity is 3,000 people. That means they have to charge much higher prices to make up for their costs. So you tend to see the costs for shows and so on being high. That doesn't bring up the demand because the cost is high, and therefore they don't make the necessary or the requisite revenues or profits for their businesses. And so you'll see, I mean, Ghana, being in a position with this sort of exhibition center, which is 20,000 capacity. That's almost 10 times the capacities we have now. That opens a whole new avenue for the creative arts, for tourism, for exhibition, hosting conventions and conferences. It's a big market for doing so. Ghana is a very attractive destination, and we are going to be in a position with AFCFTA also here, that synergy between hosting the AFCFT secretariat here. A lot of trade issues are going to be discussed here, a lot of conferences. We see Ghana as a real center for many conferences, for many exhibitions, for many creative arts shows and so on. We already have our December in Ghana and beyond the return and so on. So you can see so many opportunities that will help grow this economy. And so we are very, very excited. I wanted to come here to see. I had a previous meeting a few weeks ago with Agnes in my office to get an update of where we were. She gave me an update, and I said, well, I would like to come and see for myself where we really are. And I must tell you, I'm very, very impressed. I want to thank the contractor, the consultant, and the workers and the management for where they've gotten us to today. You may not to do more, to bring more in the private sector, to take out of government expenditure 30 billion Ghana cedis each year in favor of the private sector. Each year, 30 billion, so that the private sector is able to do a lot more and do that, so that we support the private sector. Without the private sector, we wouldn't be this advanced. So I want us to understand this new model that we are trying to implement in many things, and I want the private sector to really be center stage in most of the things that we are going to do in the infrastructure space and so on going forward for this country. I'm very optimistic, and I thank you all for this. And I also want to thank our incoming MP for Ladade, Joseph, here, for being here and for supporting. God bless all of you. Thank you very much.
Ago, please, we are about program.
Thank you. Madam, please shift your element. Good. Okay, please, the creative arts join. Oh.